Hello again and welcome back. Guys, guess what? I quit my job. At least one of them anyway. So most of you who've been to my channel before, you already know that I'm a realtor. And I've also said before that I work doing field inspections as well. Well, I did a field inspection today and it was enough to let me know that I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have a plan. I don't have a backup plan. I don't have another option right now. I'll find one. I don't have it yet, but I just decided that this was not the right thing for me. I feel like sometimes it puts me in jeopardy because I did an inspection today and um the person that okay, let me explain. With the field inspection things, sometimes they give me vehicles to inspect. So it's kind of like you go and you take inspect a video. I mean, inspect a vehicle, and the person may not know you're coming. They don't know who you are, or they see you outside taking a picture of their car, or they see you looking, and it's dangerous. You don't know what people have on them. You don't know what they're capable of. So I don't want to keep putting myself in harm's way. So and after today, the inspection I did today where the guy got really upset, and it was a car dealership, but he had no clue who I was. He had no clue why I was there. He was trying to tell me that he just bought this car and there was no reason for a recovery service to be coming. And it just got a little bit out of hand. And I said, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. It's not worth the money that I get paid for it. So I'm not going to do it. And I know a lot of people will say, well, hey, you're a realtor. You go into empty homes all the time. But I never, ever, ever go into a house alone. I'm not that dumb. I'm smarter than that. I'm not saying that realtors that do it are dumb. Please don't get me wrong. There are a lot of women out there who are brave. They'll go. I'm not one of the women. I've seen too many videos and I've seen too many things about realtors who ended up in bad situations because they weren't safe. So in my mind, that tells me that if I go somewhere, especially if I don't know the area and I don't know the people, I'm going to go with another person. I'm not going to go alone. But that's just me. I mean, some people can go and they feel safe doing it. And if they do, by all means, I'm not going to tell anybody not to do. If you feel safe and you want to do that, that's fine. I just feel like for me, I want to have somebody there as a backup. There are realtors out there who go into empty homes, even at night, and they feel completely safe doing that. I don't. So because I don't feel safe and I don't want to put myself in a position that I can't get out of, I'm not going to do that. So I prefer the easy jobs where I'm not going to end up getting hurt or end up not coming home to my family. And this field position just, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Not for the money. For the money that I'm getting paid, it definitely wasn't worth it. And when the guy got upset and he started slamming his fist on the desk, I said, you know what? If you don't have it, you don't have it. I'll put that in the report and I'm done. So I decided that today is my last day. I'm not doing this anymore. I quit. I don't want to be I don't want to be putting myself in situations, and I'm at an age now where I feel like if I'm not comfortable doing something or if I don't feel like it's right for me, I'm not going to do it. Back when I was younger and I felt like I just need this job, so I put up with all kinds of bull, and I put up with people talking to me any old kind of way, and I put up with just all kinds of nonsense because I knew I needed a job. I had kids to feed. I'm not doing that anymore. I mean, yeah, I still got kids to feed and I still got bills to pay, but I've gotten to an age now where I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna be fine regardless. I'm not gonna put myself in a position where um I'm just gonna be treated any old kind of way. And this one, it just isn't worth it. So I'm not doing it no more. And I can do pretty well just with real estate, and I have a husband that works, so I'm good. There are realtors out here who will probably look at this video and cringe and say, what? You said I'm not saying that anyone is dumb or that anyone shouldn't be doing what you're doing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for me, my personal feeling is I don't want to go into empty homes, so I don't. I don't want to go into empty apartment buildings, so I don't. But that's just me, my feelings. But the whole point of this video was to say that I quit my job. I quit the part-time thing I was doing. I mean, because okay, so being a field inspector, you can inspect vehicles, you can inspect properties, you can inspect whatever they tell you to inspect. Now, I have had a couple of commercial properties where I went out and I inspected the property, took a video of the property, took the pictures of the street signs and all that good stuff. But they can't guarantee me that all they're going to give me are properties. They can't guarantee me that I'll just be doing residential and commercial properties. They have to give me whatever they have available. Now, they could tell me, we'll still give you work, but it's probably going to be some vehicles. I don't want to do vehicles anymore. Not after today. After today, I think I'd rather just stick with the properties, be it residential properties where I go, I inspect the property, I take pictures of the damages, I take pictures of the street view, and I send it to them, and everything's good, and I get paid. Then that would be fine. But if I have to go and inspect vehicles, I don't want to do that no more. So I'm still gonna probably do field inspections. I'm just gonna find another company that deals only with residential or commercial or both. I don't want to do the vehicle inspections anymore. I think they're too risky. And because I don't know, people, I've watched, I shouldn't relate it to this, but I've watched those tow shows where people get their car towed or repossessed and the people start acting all crazy about their car. It's kind of how, it's kind of how it felt. I wasn't even actually taking the car. I was just taking pictures, but it got to a point where, you know, it got a little serious for a moment. So I'm not going to put myself in that risk. And I'm not going to risk my safety like that anymore. So I'm not going to do it. So I quit that job and now I got to find something else. But I will be all right. I believe in the Lord and He's going to provide. But I'm not going to keep putting myself in risky situations. So I just had to tell y'all, I let that job go. I will get me another one because I just know that I will. And I'm going to be fine. So, yeah. Pray for me, y'all. See you next time. Bye.